and welcome to another Vlogmas video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. And today is Vlogmas staple and also greatly appreciated video, Christmas gift guide video, a bookish Christmas gift guide video. I watch a lot of Christmas gift guide videos around this time of year because I just love seeing what other people plan to buy people, and I get a lot of ideas from that. And I do one every year in Vlogmas, and this year is no different, although it is slightly different actually, because last year I just did a book gift guide where I just mentioned books that would be great for gifts. This year it's a bookish gift guide, so there's books. That's what you can hear there. Also, you might be able to hear Minnie meowing because it's roughly around the 4 hour before her dinner time. So she just starts meowing from about 4 hours before her dinner until she gets it at 6:30, so she gets it every single day. That's her going now. But as well as books, there are also a few bookish things, so bookish gifts and yeah, things that I'm going to show you that I'm quite excited about. There is also board games. Now, I am a bookish person and I love a game. I've also been on holiday with a few bookish people and they all loved a game too. So in my mind, the sample of bookish people that I have in my life, they all seem to like board games. So there are board games in this video as well, and that part of the video is kindly sponsored by Ridley's Games for Wild and Wolf. There will appear a little ad section here or here when that is happening, where I'm talking about the games that they have sent me, and also they've sent me a little gift as well, which I'm quite excited about opening in front of you. So let's crack on and let's start with the books. We're here for the books. Let's start with the books. Now, the first book is a book that I've finished this year. I've given it 5 stars. I'm going to rave about it so much in my wrap up this year, this month, because I've just adored it. And it's Nigel Slater, The Christmas Chronicles. This book is the definition of gift. It was a gift to me. It is a gift to other people. It just is truly wonderful. So I'm aware giving Christmas books at Christmas isn't always ideal, is it? But I feel like this is the book that you can look forward to. I got gifted it for Christmas one year by Simon, in fact, and I was very much looking forward to reading it the year after. But also it's got a lot of recipes in there that you can use in the days after Christmas with sort of leftovers and things like that. But it starts with, I listened to the audiobook of this, and that in itself was a gift, but I'm going to read it next year. It starts on the 1st of November with Nigel Slater's Rundown to Christmas, and it's not just a collection of recipes with beautiful food photography, some of the most beautiful food photography I've ever seen. It's a memoir of his life, and it's not just food photography. I mean, look at that photo. Look at it, just so Christmassy and festive. It's a memoir of his life. He talks about memories he has of this food that he's eating. He talks about being in Christmas markets. He talks about, he's got sort of like, there's an, like, almost like an ode to a mince pie, how much he loves the food of Christmas. And I absolutely just had such a, I can't describe it in any other way other than a gorgeous time listening to the audiobook of this, that I feel like it's something I may even start listening to all over again. I loved it so much, and I feel like the book itself is also wonderful, and I just feel like it's such a beautiful thing to receive, and I cannot recommend that enough. So that's my first one, which is a book that I've read this year. The next one is a really fun book that I feel like will be very, very well enjoyed by other people, as it has been by David and I, who sort of just sat on the bed reading it. So this one is Astro Poets by Alex Dimitrov and Dorothea Lasky. This is your guide to the zodiac. So whether or not you're really on board with the zodiac, if you know someone who sort of has thoughts on the zodiac, I read the Sagittarius bit of here because I am a Sagittarius, and I cannot deny, I thought I was a rubbish Sagittarius, but there are things in here that really, really explain to me why, like, that was just like reading about me. Same with David, he's a Libra, and there was just things in there that were all about him. They have sort of like, so they've got a section, I've just opened it on Libra, which is what David is. So they have a section on each star sign, just sort of talking about the Libra in general, things you might want to know, what a Libra's like as a lover, as a friend, style, and then at the end it gets sort of like, there's sort of like fun facts and things like that. So for example, it talks about, it has like a text conversation, what it would be like with a text conversation with a Libra, other famous Libras, a Libra playlist, and I just loved it. David and I sat for such a long time, and David, like, this is not the sort of thing David would be into, but he, once I stopped reading it, he picked it up and started reading it as well, because it's so interesting to see yourself in these things and also to see your friends and family. And I feel like on Christmas Day this would be a great book to sort of open up and say, right, what star sign are you? Do you like any of these songs? Oh, here's some other famous Capricorns. Is this what you think you'll like? And it was just such fun. And also it looks beautiful. It's a really gorgeous book, and I just feel like it's going to be a real fun sort of like pick up as and when book. And I've already done that. My cousin Laura came over and I was like, right, listen to this, do you like this, do you think this is and I just feel like it's a really great gift, so I cannot recommend that enough. I feel like it's super fun. The next two are also two beautiful books, and I'm sort of grouping them together because they are by the same author, and one of these books has just come out now. So if people like to buy like their family members or someone like a hardback book for Christmas, then you can look no further than these, which are beautiful covers and exciting and beautiful on the inside as well. So the first one is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, which is a book that I've read twice now in my life, and it's so fantastical and written about a sort of secret circus that turns up in the middle of the night, and it's got other things going on in that circus as well. There's sort of like some sort of a training school for magician apprentices, and it's got colour in it, and intrigue and mystery, and it's really fun. And this hardback edition is just beautiful. It's got this clock face here, and these guys are characters within the books. I don't want to give too much away. And it's got the acrobats here, and all sort of just like framing this beautiful thing. It's just a gorgeous thing to look at. So that's the first one. And then Erin Morgenstern has a new book out this year, which is called The Starless Sea, and this is also a beautiful book. It's set out like a like, it looks like a notebook with this sort of like marble paging, and then it's got this golden bee on the side, and this golden dagger here, and then a key on the back, and then that is reflected on the pages here. It's got designs on the pages, which I just feel like it looks beautiful. And you follow the quest of a chap called Zachary Rawlins, and if I read here, when Zachary Rawlins stumbles across a strange book hidden in his university library, it leads him on a quest unlike any other. Its pages entrancing with their talents of lovelorn prisoners, lost cities and nameless acolytes, but they also contain something impossible, a recollection from his own childhood. If you know someone who's a book lover, then what better could there be than a book about someone finding a puzzle in a book? That is just to me. And this is going to be a book that I read very early in January, because I love to pick up sort of like new books and exciting books in January. So cannot recommend these enough. Beautiful hardback copies. This one's got blue pages, but just lovely. And then the last one I've got is just a little stocking filler, I guess, and I feel like this would be great for a Secret Santa gift as well. So I mentioned earlier about not giving Christmas books for a gift, but I feel like you cannot not give this for a Secret Santa or a stocking gift. This is Twas the Nightshift before Christmas by Adam Kay. I still cannot believe that I haven't read this yet. It's the 5th of December when I'm filming this, and I have been so looking forward to reading this. I cannot wait to read it. This is the Christmas follow-on from This Is Going to Hurt, written by Adam Kay also. He was a junior doctor, and he's published his secret diaries of when he was a junior doctor, which are full of sort of like hilarious but horrible and like terrible things and the pressure that junior doctors are under. And this is a collection of his Christmas memories as working as a junior doctor. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. This Is Going to Hurt was one of my favourite books of last year. It made me howl. I thought it was so funny and amazing, and I've been so excited to read a book that I loved anyway, mixed with Christmas. This is like the mashup I've always wanted, and you can get this roughly for around £5, and I feel like it would be a great stocking filler or a Secret Santa. So that is that. And those are the books that will feature in this bookish gift guide. However, this next gift I've got also has a book inside it. So if you've got a book lover, friend or lover, or just someone in your life that you want to buy something a little bit more special than just a book, then you can look no further than the Literary Emporium, which is an online shop which sells gifts for book lovers. That's what their tagline is. This is a gift set that they've sent me. I reached out to them and asked if they wanted to feature one of their gift sets in my bookish gift guide, and they said they would, so I was delighted when this arrived. This is how it comes, beautifully wrapped like this, and these are around the £30 to £40 mark. Already, before we've even got in there, we've got gifts, because we've got a little business card, but also we've got this gorgeous gold embossed bookmark with, on the back of the bookmark, it's got a little section for you to write your reading list. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's have a look. Look, so cute. And then this is wrapped beautifully. So all of these come in different, there's different books. The box can be themed by different books. So for example, we've got boxes themed on Frankenstein or on Dracula, or on The Handmaid's Tale, or on, which is what I've got in here. Now forgive me, because when I did up the bow, although it looked nice, I didn't do it up quite so it would fall open as easily. Or, oh, it's so satisfying to be able to know I don't have the pressure of not having to tie that bow up again. Or, as I've got here, The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, which is a book that I read when I was at university, and I've never read it since, and I've wanted to reread it ever since. So when I contacted them and they asked me which one they wanted to send me, I said, oh, surprise me. So I was really surprised and pleased when I got this. So you get a beautiful copy of the book that the box is based on. So for instance, here it's The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. This is a naked hardback with all this gold foiling. I mean, that's probably doing mad things on my camera, but lovely, lovely. I've seen the other books that are included. They're naked hardbacks and things like that. Gorgeous penguin cloth bound classic. Also get a pin themed from the book. Oh, she's having problems. And this one here, it says, "What have I eaten? Lies and smiles." And look at that. Rose gold and white, beautiful, beautiful pin. So that's a quote from the book. And then you also get, which is amazing, if I just put this box down here, the box is beautiful itself. Look at the inlay of the box, absolutely amazing. And then finally you get a bookish t-shirt, which is amazing. So I've got the Bell Jar one. I went for the extra large size because I like my t-shirts to be a bit baggy. And this is a bell jar with a heart in and flowers coming out of it saying, I am, I am, I am. So yeah, such a beautiful gift, such a lovely, lovely thing to receive as a book lover. I would be, well, I mean, I was delighted when I received it, but I just feel like that is just, it just goes a bit sort of above and beyond you being a book lover by getting sort of like bookish themed gifts all in one package. And just so beautifully packaged, like I can't recommend them enough. All of these gifts, I should have said this before, all of the links for these gifts will all be down below in the information, so please do go and check that out. So we have now reached the section of the video which is kindly sponsored by Ridley's Games for Wild and Wolf. They were kind enough to send me 4 games. Now I've worked with Wild and Wolf for Ridley's Games before, when I made a summer board games recommendations video, which I will also link below if you want to see some more games recommendations. But they sent me a package with 4 board games in. Let me get them out and then we can talk about them. And then they've also sent me an amazing little gift for me, which has also got some of their products in. So I'm not quite sure what's in there, but I've been told it's tailored towards a fierce woman. So I'm gonna like what's in there. So let's do this first. Oh my, it's heavy. So this is a lovely big box of board games sent to me by Ridley's Games. Here we go. So we've got in here Smashing Pumpkins, Think Fast. I cannot wait to play this. This is going to be amazing. And then 2 versions of their game Selfish, which is the Space Edition, which is one that I've played before and is fun. And David, who isn't a board game lover, loves that. And they've also got the Zombie Edition there. So if I put those down and then just talk you through them. Smashing Pumpkins is a gorgeous little card game. Look at that. I mean, these, again, stocking fillers. Like, this would be amazing to get a little card game in your stocking fillers. And this is from ages 6+, so it's fun for all the family. And it's basically, it's a really fast matching game. I love the packaging it comes in. It looks like a little pumpkin. And you get all of these cards. And they're all so, I feel like I'm really like gilding the lily by being really enthusiastic about it, but all the cards are so nicely made, and the illustrations on them are so fun. And basically it's a fast speed game of Snap with the added sort of like extra thing of like, if you pull out a card that's got a ghost on it, you all have to say boo, and if 3 symbols appear in one part, you all have to go for a pumpkin smash, and then whoever doesn't smash the cards gets all the cards, and the aim of the game is to get rid of your cards. But it's just a really, really fun, like, beautifully illustrated version of Snap for all the family. Another thing I really like about Ridley's Games is that everything is so transportable, and actually I'll do these 2 next because this will just show you how transportable they are. So this is a game called Selfish. I've got 2 versions here, space version and zombie version. I've played the space version before around my friend Alex's house. The zombie edition is similar, although there's a dice play and you can also play when you become a zombie. So there's more for me to learn in that. But if I just open the space version, because I've played this before, and it will show you what the board is. And this is your board. This is your playing board. So it really can be played anywhere. You just lay that out, you lay all your player cards next to it, and then you work your way up this strip. So wherever you may be, if you're on the floor of an airport somewhere, if you're at home playing at Christmas, if you want to play on your bed, on the carpet, anywhere, you can just get that out at any time. And basically you use your little spaceman card, this is your spaceman card, and you have to journey 6 cards up. And it's a game of luck, it's a game of trying to F everyone over, which is fun. Yeah, just really fun, enjoyable game, and some things that get in the way as you're trying to make your journey are things like meteoroids and tethers, and it was just really fun, and you need oxygen to survive, and it's just fun and enjoyable, and can't wait to play the zombie version, because anything that's got the dice in I'm also excited about. So I will be playing these games at some point in the coming sort of week, so you may well see these appear in my vlog, so keep an eye out for those in my vlog. And then the last one, which is the one that I'm most excited about, and this is called Think Fast, and it's a party game where you know all the answers, and it's a team game, so you can play from as little as 3 players to all the way up to like the whole family around. And basically you have to work your way through a series of cards, and guess the person. I think it's the person, unless it's objects as well. I've only looked at one card because I don't want to ruin it for myself, so let me see if there's another one. Yeah, so person or brand or object and things like that from the clues that you give. So there's 3 rounds, and you use the same cards the whole way through. So the first round, the clue is American actor and blogger who became a duchess. Well, we all know that's Meghan Markle, don't we? So whoever gets that right, you hang on to it. And then the next round, we pick up all the cards that we've already played with, and you have to remember the people that you've been mentioning. And the next clue is starred in the US drama Suits. Well, I would still know that was Meghan Markle because I knew she was in Suits, so I would also get Meghan Markle, I would guess. And then the third clue is normally one word, and it's very sort of vague, but if you know the answers that have been going around, you'll know that it's that person, and this one is wedding. So it's a really fun game where you have to sort of pay attention to what the other team are doing as well, because you want to hear the names of the other people that they're guessing as well. So a whole series of sort of games, from really loud shouty out games like Think Fast, and also Smashing Pumpkins, which I imagine will be quite fast. So as I said, they've also sent me a package here, which looks lovely. Look, it came in brown paper with that little little ribbon around it. And this year they're doing a scheme with influencers, to say influencers, she says as if she's an influencer, where you and the scheme is called #WouldyouRather. So it's to do with buying a gift for yourself as well as buying a gift for a friend, and just trying to work out which of those you would rather have. So they've said, and here it is, it's the box that says Would You Rather. They said they would send me a gift box which was for a fierce female, and I'm excited to see what's in it. So let's open it. So it says treat yourself or another incredible woman, or how about both? So in here, already I'm excited. The first thing, it's a mug, so I'm very excited. And it says on the box, it's packaged beautifully. I mean, look at that, very on brand, isn't it? Red with pink, and it says feminist. So let's see if I can get it out. Oh, it's lovely. It's a red mug, as the box showed, with a pink feminist and then little purple stars, and it is beautiful. And I would like that, yes. So that's an amazing gift. So these are all available on the website as well. And then the next gift, which is also sort of in the colour scheme, I'm going to pop this box down here now. And it is a Games Room famous women quiz, also in sort of purple and reds and pinks, which is very exciting. So let's have a look at these questions. Why not? We can answer them together. So let's pick out a question. You won't even believe this question I've just picked out. So all the cards look like this. This will be great. I might crack this out on Christmas Day. The Bell Jar is a semi-autobiographical novel by which writer? As if we haven't just mentioned it. It's Sylvia Plath, and you're right, it's Sylvia Plath. So yeah, amazing. Gorgeous fun. So thanks for that extra little bonus thing. So just get an idea of some of the things that they sell on Wild and Wolf. So beautiful things. So the last 2 items, I will go and get them now. So the last 2 items are based on sort of moving forward and 2020 and things you can get up to there. So the first thing I've got is a 2020, are we saying 2020 or are we saying 2020? I think I'm gonna say 2020 Murakami diary published by Vintage. Now Murakami is a Japanese author of whom I've read a few of his books, and they're always beautiful, beautiful books with beautiful front covers, and this is no different. The front cover is absolutely gorgeous, the end papers are amazing, and then throughout this book they have a selection of the front covers of his books, but also just some sort of like artwork and concept that's been used, and it's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful book. I feel like I've used that word so much, but like all throughout the book is just lovely. Oh, that's nice. Oh, lovely. So yeah, all the way through is lovely. So a bookish diary for a bookish person going forward into 2020, enjoyable. Just said I'm going to say 2020, and then I say 2000, and then I said 2020. And the last thing I've got here is a sort of skill to maybe take forward into 2020, and that is this, which is the cutest thing ever. This is a Harry Potter crochet set, and in this it has a book which, and I will open it and show you in a minute, but look at how beautiful it looks. So in it, it's got a book which shows you a lot of the sort of Harry Potter characters that you can crochet, but even within this, everything you need is in this book to is in this set to make Harry Potter, who's here, and Dobby with his little sock. And just extra excitement is that the crochet hook is a wand. So that's just a really, really fun little gift that you could buy a Harry Potter fan, because I've not seen much like this around, so it's amazing. So let me just let me get out the little book and I'll show you the crochet wand, because we all want to see it. I've never done crochet before, but it's something that I'm told is quite easy. I'm left-handed, and knitting I've always struggled with, so I feel like this might be something exciting. So here is the crochet wand with the little crochet hook on the end, in the shape of Harry's wand, which is lovely. Then you've got the wool, all the wool and little bits required to make Harry, Dobby and his socks. So there we go, there's all those little bits. And then, as I said, you've got a little book which has got all the information. Oh my god, the first thing I turn to is Norbert the Dragon, I mean adorbs. And there's Harry Potter, another Harry Potter with his little jumper on. And yeah, all the other little bits you can make. Albus Dumbledore, it even shows you how to make his fluffy beard. So yeah, just an additional little cutie little thing to make. So those are the gifts that I am including in my bookish gift guide this year. Let me know if you would like any of these gifts. Let me know if you were to get any of these gifts, which one would you like to get the most? And I will see you all again soon for another Vlogmas video. Goodbye!